Many of the important reforms that are occurring are being driven more by the market. Companies such as Holden Special Vehicles, a special target of criminals, have been investing more in security.
We were very conscious of increasing insurance premiums, and we wanted to introduce a technology that would make it easier for our customers to purchase our products and cut the cost of ownership. And when we launched this new technology, we certainly found insurance premiums were reducing, and the technology for us has resulted in a 60% reduction in the unrecovered car theft for HSV.
One weapon to blast a large hole in the business of car theft is this tiny microdot. Within each is engraved 10 times the vehicle identification number. Developed by a former Australian insurance broker, these telltale microdots are now being sprayed not just all over the car, but all over the world. Beyond Holden Special Vehicles, other manufacturers such as Ford Performance Vehicles, Porsche, BMW and Subaru have become equally besotted by the dot.
The Performance WRX Subaru, that did have a significant theft problem leading up until the start of 2003, and Subaru, to their credit, put in a keypad immobiliser, so even if someone stole the keys to the vehicle, which is becoming more common, they couldn't start the car. But also to stop the professionals simply picking the car up or using threats of violence to steal the car, they've applied microdot identification. We've seen a 92% drop in the rate of stolen WRXs, almost to the point where current models, it's rare to have one stolen.
Funding for the development of a robotic applicator that would do the job in 40 seconds has now been found.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got a hit.
That's from a xenon headlight. It's covered with the same series of numbers. Tiny discs are sprayed onto the lens of the headlamps in the form of a liquid adhesive.
DataDot technology. Every disc is laser etched with an ID number. Certain car dealerships started adding data dots to headlights because they were being stolen so often.
This isn't just any number. It's the vehicle identification number of a Mercedes-Benz.
Our getaway car was a Mercedes E55, registered to Dr. Jennifer Goss, 525 64th Street, Upper East Side.
I'm catching this one.
How you doing?
Hey, Joey, you paged me?
Yeah,
I thought there were no prints on a murder weapon.
that's a first for me. A tanning lamp used as a murder weapon. I was about to ship the tanning lamp off to the evidence locker when my UV light hit it. There on the back. See those tiny dots?
Oh, yeah. What are they?
You're looking at a data dot. Like a name tag, but with numbers. Company that makes them assigns a unique PIN number to each registered owner. The dots are applied with a liquid adhesive containing a UV trace.
So how do they help us?
I traced the owner through the company's homepage, and guess what? Registered to Brandon Hess, Nikki Beck's boyfriend.
Joseph, you just confirmed my theory. This didn't belong to her.
Why are you asking me about all this?
Because it was your tanning lamp that was used to electrocute Nikki.
My tanning lamp?
DataDot's confirmed that it's yours, Brandon.
Yeah. My account's tagged all my stuff with those for insurance.
Then how did it end up at Nikki's?
I don't know. We used to borrow each other's stuff all the time. Can I go?
For now.
Insurers has announced new moves to encourage car manufacturers to tackle the crime.
Last year, thieves stole more than 39,000 cars in our state alone.
And probably cheaper for the manufacturers to adopt this initiative.
HSV, Subaru and BMW have adopted the technology, resulting in a 60% reduction in theft rates for their vehicles.
The tiny DataDot is considered a big step in the fight against professional car thieves.
Car manufacturers have agreed to start spraying new vehicles with a revolutionary identification system.
Strikeforce Maserati is a perfect example of the value of this microdot technology. It allows us to identify the whole of the car, or it allows us to identify little individual parts that we may find when conducting investigations.
At all. But if you are ever vigilant, then the RACQ recommends you go that one better and invest in something called DataDot.
That I've had just demonstrated to me. It is an amazing technology in the sense that it seems quite simple, and you wonder why this hasn't been done in the past.
Is about to unveil a new way to stop car thieves. That's big news here, since our state is third worst in America for auto theft.
Q13's Brian Callanan shows us what's being hailed as a DNA fingerprint for your car.
Joined now by Detective Chief Inspector David Ryan, who's head of the Stolen Vehicles Unit at the Metropolitan Police. David, do you think this is really going to help car crime?
Well, police promote parts marking in all its forms. Of course, this one's a spray. So there's very little of the car that the spray won't actually reach.
DataDot Technology is the only company to this stage that we know of that has actually produced a product that meets that criteria.
Subaru are the latest major car company to protect their customers.
Subaru Australia is about to offer the added protection of DataDot technology across its entire range of vehicles.
DNA for cars. Every car will have its own identification number. It will be sprayed 10,000 in microdots right throughout the whole of the vehicle, and that will enable police and police intelligence to have information never available to it before.
We celebrate this technology. It certainly will provide us with an audit trail.
Then a voice say hi, so what you got this time? Come on, let's get high. Come on, look, so what you got next, though? Walk 25 miles, oh. Well, I'm bored. Come on, let's get high.
In which DataDot systems of vehicle marking are applied, then it will be to the benefit of Thai consumers, Thai manufacturers and Thai police. In fact, of benefit to the whole Thai.
PNG, New Zealand, and now proudly in Thailand.
ในแต่ละปีมีรถหายเฉลี่ยรถยนต์นะปีละประมาณ 5,000 คัน 15,000 คันตีเฉลี่ยกลมๆมาสักราคา 500,000 ก็ประมาณสัก750 ล้านนะครับรถมอเตอร์ไซค์หายเฉลี่ยปีละ 10,000 คันตีกลมๆว่าคันละ 50,000 ก็ 500 2 อย่างรวมกันก็ตีว่า2 อย่าง 1,000 กว่าล้านนะครับปัญหานี้เราได้หารือกับทางบริษัทผู้ผลิตรถยนต์นะครับเนื่องจากว่าserial number ที่จะโชว์ว่าเป็นรถอะไรในรถมีแค่2 อย่างไม่นับทะเบียนมันมีเลขเครื่องยนต์กับเลขตัวถังคนร้ายเมื่อเอาขโมยไปแล้วก็ไปทำลาย2 เลขนี้ก็เราก็ไม่สามารถไปพิสูจน์ได้ว่ารถนี้มาจากเป็นของใครยังไงนะครับเราไปประสานกับทางเขาบอกว่ามีความยุ่งยากในการจัดการในการต่อซีเรียลเรื่องของค่าใช้จ่ายมาที่เราก็กำลังมองว่าน่าจะมีนวัตกรรมอะไรสักอย่างที่จะมาพิสูจน์ในการพิสูจน์ต่างๆก็จะทำให้เราสามารถตรวจสอบได้มากขึ้นแล้วก็เป็นการป้องปรามให้แก๊งคนร้าย